excited. You know why I'm excited? Tonight's the night. It's not about me in the tournament. That's at Ascension to Greatness. Tonight, you're taking the title. Well, you know, hey, you take the title, I take the cup. We'll discuss that later. Hey, you win the title, I got first round at Brewskis at Highway 40. What do you say, buddy?
We got this.
No, you wait. Stop. I don't know where you think you're going, but you can't come down here. This is a private training session.
Isaac, I'm actually giving you this to know from management.
What is... Let me see about this. They've got some sort of communication here. There's the corner view, Dexter Schwartz. Not available! I'm not allowed at ringside! Brian! What is this guy doing? You know what? We'll work around this. We'll work around this.
Okay, before you go, comments on Alex Castle?
You know, I've been carrying Alex Castle for so long, and now we finally get to this point where we're only a few weeks away from ascension to greatness. And it's hard for someone like myself to ascend to greatness when I'm already great. I've carried Alex Castle for years. And after I'm done with him 2 out of 3 falls, the only place that he's going to be carried is to a hospital. I'm done messing around. I'm done playing games. I'm tired of you running away like a little bitch. When you step in the ring with me, there's nowhere to run. I'm going to put you down for good. Put money on it.
Matt Cage makes his UWC return in a one-on-one match with Dickie Wabash's prodigy, Cecil Cerveza.
Ladies and gentlemen, more UWC Online action as you see Matt Cage in the ring, making his return to the UWC. He and Cecil Cerveza are a fine matchup. Now Cerveza uses the foot to get an advantage early and then a forearm to the back of the head. He's got the early advantage on Matt Cage. A quick elbow to the side of the head, big chop. And here's that little mean streak. No! Cage just throws him off and retaliates with a chop of his own. Cage, headbutt right to the neck. Just starts pounding away.
One of the things about Matt Cage is you can see stomping away on him.
Yep.
Matt Cage is what is known as a hard hitter. Matt Cage knows how to get you any way possible. He studied his craft for many years to get to the point that he's at right now.
Up off the ropes, Cage. Flying knee nails him perfectly, and down goes Cecil Cerveza. Cage taking a little extra time for the cover. That's not going to get Cerveza either. We'll see whether this alignment with Dickie Wabash does Cerveza good, and I happen to think it's probably for the positive. And I know you're no fan of Dickie Wabash.
Well, that's the truth right there.
But something to take his mind off things outside the ring may be what he needs.
Well,
into the ropes.
We saw at the end of last week. Oh!
Whoop! Did not get it.
Smart on the part of Cecil there.
Cecil Cerveza taking too much time, throws it down, gets a double knee that time. Now Cage going up to the second rope, trying to get up to the top rope, makes it flying. Catches him beautifully crossbody. 2-0, no.
That's what I say. Never give Matt Cage a little bit of time. Never give him a little bit of time to think about what his next move is. You've got to stay on him every single second that you're in that ring against him.
Matt Cage can develop an offense in seconds. You don't even need that. Double drop kick to the knee that time. Cage has got a lot of crowd support here in Georgetown. Cage coming off the ropes and Wabash grabs him by the foot. Now Cage grabs Wabash by the head.
Good. Dickie deserves this. If he's going to get himself involved in a match, he's not even in.
Well, he did his job. Distracted the man, and Cerveza got the advantage. Now, look. A guillotine neck breaker. Well done. And a cover. A smothering cover that time by Cerveza, and Cage kicks out into the ropes.
We saw at the end of last week's episode, we saw exactly the hatred and the rage that was pouring out of Cecil over what happened in his match with Blake Reed. We saw he was throwing stuff in the locker room. Dickie was trying to calm him down. Maybe if he can tap into that rage that he had last week in this match against Cage, he might have a shot at pulling out the victory.
Well, it seems like there's a few wrestlers in that stable of Dickie Wabash is having a little trouble with rage, as we saw Mr. Conrad.
In a tent.
Kick out. Mr. Conrad let it get away from him. And Sourdough came up with the win. By disqualification, but it's still a W.
The way Cecil now just choking Matt Cage. Now you see, I'd say maybe 3-4 months ago, you would never have seen Cecil doing stuff like that. You would never have seen him choking people with the ropes and cheating and going against the authority of what the referee's trying to say.
Well, not first.
But ever since he's decided to enter this relationship with Dickie Wabash from the Wabash Talent Agency, this is the road he's decided to travel down.
Well, right now he's got a rocky road, a couple of headbutts by Cage, and things are going his way, but now snapmare quickly off to the side and a kick to the back of the head, and right back to it is Cecil Cerveza, and they're going to wrench that neck.
Matt Cage is taking a lot of time here, and he's actually hoping to be lucky to gain a victory here, but you got to think what's weighing on his mind is September 6th right here in the Battle Zone in Ascension to Greatness. It was already announced. Matt Cage is finally going to have the opportunity to put his former friend and tag team partner behind him, Alex Castle. He's meeting Castle in the 2 out of 3 falls match right here at Ascension to Greatness on September 6th. This might be the time to close that chapter finally and start on a brand new one.
Couple of bolos and a third by Matt Cage, a fourth in the corner, and a fifth. He just keeps laying him in there. Finally, he walks away a little bit. Trying to straighten himself out, goes in, now he's going to try to whip him off the bar. It's going to be changed into the corner. Coming in as Cerveza, swinging a miss, and nice roll up.
Could be a victory
1,
here.
2, and no, kicks out. Into the corner, comes in, misses the clothesline now. Double switch, gets the elbow, goes into the ropes. Nope, brought right back. Throw the trikes up and pounded down.
Smart on
1,
Cecil's part.
2, whoa, just about got him.
That would have been the biggest victory of Cecil's career thus far.
Certainly in the UWC. Knees now to the back, and look at this. Well done, going to tie him up.
It's very smart on Cecil. Keep Matt Cage grounded. That way he can't be hitting that money shot move that he likes to use.
You don't see a body scissors very often these days, but that's what you got going right now. And he's going to combine that with a little neck twist and try to really tie up Cage. Cage is a very well-muscled young man. Not a whole lot of extra on him.
Referee got a check. Referee needs to check to make sure that wasn't a chokehold, but I see he's released it.
Trying to elbow his way out, just pounding on the thigh of Cerveza, and finally Cerveza has to break the hold. Cage comes back to him.
Matt Cage is the type of superstar who's been a champion in every single company that he's ever worked in.
Forearm to the back, Cage into the ropes. Oh, reverse, Cage brings him up. Whoa!
Oh, drops him down.
It's a jawbreaker out of that. See, Cage can manufacture offense, just make up stuff on the fly. Didn't make that one up. That was a Greco-Roman elbow to the head.
There was a lot of talk once Matt Cage finally got away from Alex Castle of whether or not he'd be able to actually make it with a singles run. I mean, together, him and Alex Castle, they were the Kentucky Buffet, multiple-time UWC Tag Team Champions. But ever since the breakup of that team, Matt Cage has been able to find himself. It's almost a version of a new Cage that you can see here.
Very explosive is Matt Cage. Dickie Wabash beside himself trying to urge his man on, Cecil Cerveza. Cage bringing him up. It's all Cage right now. Suplex.
Oh, very nice.
Twists him right down. And now Cerveza's looking up at the lights. Cage needs to take advantage of it.
Cage is looking to hit that money shot. That's what he's going for.
Now what's he going to do here? Setting it up.
Here it comes.
Nope, caught. Little scouting that time. Now Cerveza going to run in, go for that knee. Yep, upside the head.
Cecil might have caught a lucky break here. Capitalize on this.
Ooh, German suplex.
Shoulders down.
Whoa. Now that's some fine chain wrestling there by Cerveza.
Oh, nobody's doubting the skills of Cecil Cerveza. It's just if he knows how to utilize those skills to the fullest potential that he can.
And again, it's a matter of focus. So far, Dickie Wabash has had a little effect. He did hold on to the leg of Cage just back fists him that time. Now Wabash
right
comes
there.
up. Whoa, swing and a miss. Wabash is going to hang on to him.
This is ridiculous. This is bullcrap right here.
Whoa, almost got him. Cage backed off.
Very nice.
Down he goes.
He calls that kiss with a fist.
And now he's going after, going up to the top rope.
It's just sorry that Dickie Wabash wasn't able to get clocked and his dang head didn't go off.
Oh, now wait a second. Taking some time.
Oh, dropping the elbow.
no. That could be all. 1, 2.
Ooh!
He kicked out.
And once again, Dickie Wabash trying to get himself involved.
Trying to, but man.
I'm begging you, Cage, just take him out. Take him out, get rid of him. We don't have to worry about him anymore.
He's going after him. No. Whoa, he nailed himself on the pole.
Oh, that's probably the best thing I've seen all night.
I shouldn't be laughing. I shouldn't be laughing. But he nailed himself and he's out cold. Oh, he's trying to get himself back up.
Oh!
Now Matt Cage in control. Nails him with the right hand. And a chop. And a right hand. Wabash is getting help from security.
Oh, he doesn't need any help.
Now
Matt Cage
wearing a red spot on Cerveza. Cerveza.
Uh-oh. Oh!
Whoa, Cerveza nails it.
Just exploded with that STO.
Out of nowhere. Look at this.
Oh,
Look at this
kick to the
vicious streak by Cerveza. Covers him.
We got a
1,
victory?
2. No. Wow. That was.
Oh.
This is impressive.
You've seen Matt Cage try and go for his signature move, the money shot. You've seen Cage land that kiss with a fist, and you've seen Cecil Cerveza get light up like a house of fire here. What's it going to take for this match to finally reach its conclusion?
Well, Matt Cage has got a lot of reserve. Cecil Cerveza is showing some fire. Look this. Oh,
wait a second. That's familiar music.
Well, that happened last week. That's Jason V's music.
Cecil Cerveza's former friend and tag team partner, Jason V.
Now, there he is. There he is. He's come out.
Last week we just got music. This week we get the man himself. Oh, and he just lit this place on fire.
And now Cerveza's left the ring. He's got Matt Cage down on the mat. Wabash is trying to hold his man back. He's got Cage possibly beat here.
Well, can you blame Jason B? Can you blame him for what he's doing? Cecil Cerveza has caused this man pain and heartache, cost him a chance at getting his title back. Wait a second.
Off the ropes.
Roll up in the ring.
1, 2. No.
Oh.
No, he kicked out.
Money shot. Money shot. 2.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Obviously, the appearance of Jason V making a big difference in this match. Matt Cage got everything in the kitchen sink from Cecil Cerveza, but it was Matt Cage pulling out the win.
Well, I tell you right now, Eric Joy, every single thing we just saw in this match is going to weigh heavy on Cecil's head. You thought he was angry last time? God knows what's going to happen this time once he finally comes back alive and sees what happened. He's going to realize that 2 weeks in a row, Jason V just cost him victory in main event style matches.
This is the type of thing he wanted to avoid by getting into the Wabash Talent Agency, and he walked right into it. Wow. Folks, we're going to be back with a lot more action. Tag team coming up next. Stay tuned.
Up next, the UWC Tag Team Champions are in action. You're watching UWC Online.
He's a monster. He's a mammoth.
Doomsday's taking over this whole place!
Meet young Timmy here. Unlike his buddies, Timmy has nothing better to do than mope around on a Friday night.
He thinks I'm moping. Well, who wouldn't mope? There's nothing to do, nobody's around. You know how it is. I went down to the bowling alley, went over to the drugstore. None of the gang was there. All my friends are busy, so what's for me to do?
Well, there is one thing, Timmy. UWC live in Georgetown. August 2nd, 9th, 16th, and 30th. Now you have something to do, Timmy.
Thanks.
Also tonight, Conrad was DQ'd for choking sourdough on the ropes, leaving Dickie Wabash furious.
You have got to be kidding me! You are on thin ice. You mess up like that again, you are done. You know
It's time for non-title tag team action as Phage x Machina tags with Spencer Wallace. They'll try to match up with the UWC Tag Team Champions Jimmy Karryt and Aaron Mathews.
Back in action at UWC Online, Eric Loy here along with Dickie Wabash, and I have to ask you, young man, are you all right?
No, Eric Loy, I'm not. I have not won a match tonight. My talent agency is... I'm just... No.
Well, now we've got in the ring, we've got the tag team champions, Jimmy Karryt and Aaron Mathews. They are facing a team of Phage x Machina and a young man who's, I believe, making his debut, Mr. Spencer Wallace. We'll see how these two work together. And the ring bell gets rung and we're about ready to get going. Now, these two, the tag team champions, have had a bit of, well, miscommunication as of late. Jimmy Karryt kind of sent Aaron Mathews to the wolves last week, putting him up against Doomsday. And Doomsday threw him around real good.
Can't believe Jason V. I know I'm supposed to be focusing on this match. That idiot Jason V has no business coming out here interfering in our matches. He had Matt Cage beaten. And that idiot Jason V.
Well, I have to agree with you. That was a tremendous effort by Cecil Cerveza. And
he made me run into a post. My head is killing me.
Well, you ran yourself into the post. I've never seen anybody post themselves before.
Shut up, Eric Roy. I am not in the mood.
Back in the ring, at Phage x Machina now. It's a reversal from Aaron Mathews. Mathews now at the side headlock. Aaron Mathews has held many tag team titles around there. A few singles matches, but mostly tag team wrestler. And now he and Jimmy Karryt are the tag team champions, much to the chagrin of one Shawn Douglas, who we heard earlier.
That man is an idiot.
And Douglas wanting to get into the ring with Jimmy Karryt one more time.
That's why that man is an idiot. Why does he want to get in the ring with Jimmy Karryt?
I'm hoping to get a chance to talk with him and possibly talk him out of this. I don't understand either one of them. It's not good for either one of them. I hope to get
the man has a death wish, apparently.
It's not good for Jimmy Karryt either, because Jimmy Karryt is a very talented young man. With a focus, he could get that heavyweight title back. He was the heavyweight champion here in the UWC for a while.
Until Jason V took it from him. Jason V. Gosh. Don't even get me started on Jason V.
Phage x Machina now trying to tie up now. A little distraction outside.
What is he doing?
I don't know. Something outside the ring is giving him grief.
How much does this guy weigh?
Who, Karryt? Or Phage x Machina?
You know.
I really don't know. Up, over the top rope. Man, nicely done. Takedown, and Karryt's going to bail out. Very little is known of Phage x Machina. I know that he's a bit of a flyer when he wants to.
He seems to be on a quest for something.
He's been kind of looking around. He's a bit of an odd bird.
Is he on a quest for talent, maybe?
No, there's only one person who could do that. And I've heard that he might be coming around here pretty soon. Armbringer, and now it's Phage x Machina in control. We haven't seen Mr. Spencer Wallace in this match yet.
That may be a good thing, Eric Roy.
I don't know what he has to offer. Machina now standing on the hand of Karryt, but not doing anything with it.
Come on, Karryt. You're better than this.
And the knee drop. Right in the forearm area. And goes right back to it. Now will be attacked, and comes Spencer Wallace. Wallace. Elbow. Got a transformer on his stump. Is that a...
I was never a big Transformers guy.
Oh, look at this. Now, good job by Jimmy Karryt, breaking him down and going right to the knee. I think most people just watch those films for Megan Fox anyway. If And things blowing up was just extra.
Why Michael Bay gets to continue to make movies is beyond me.
Keep putting people like Megan Fox in them.
That's the one thing we will agree on, Eric Roy.
Oh, Jimmy.
Very nice kick from Jimmy Karryt.
Spins. Now, Wallace was falling away, didn't catch the whole of that. Nah. Jumping DDT. And I don't think Wallace was prepared for what Jimmy Karryt has to offer. Jimmy Karryt, I was there for his first match. He has gone from being simply a high flyer and one who used a lot of kicks, karate-like moves, to be more of a ring general and a better all-around game.
We talked about this last week. Jimmy Karryt is the total package. He can fly at you, he can ground and pound you, he can chain wrestle.
And knee to the ear. He's added that little extra viciousness.
We saw that against Periwinkle last week, and we're seeing it now.
Back to the action. And a double stomp to the head of Wallace. Wallace, and there you go. The best drop kick in this company lands absolutely perfectly. And Wallace getting drug around now. And back to that same leg and knee that Karryt was working on before. This
Good teamwork.
Yes, this is the type of teamwork that won them the championship. Over a team in the Windy City Saints that certainly works well together, but weren't at, when they lost the title, they weren't at full speed.
They held those titles for a year, Eric Roy.
Yes. 2. Wallace kicks out. Wallace hasn't been able to get a whole lot going against these two, and again, a nice tag. In comes Karryt, working with confidence is Karryt. Up that second rope, stop, ooh, right in the...
That was clean, that was clean.
I would say it split the V.
Don't even,
Not that V. Machina trying to make a tag, but it wouldn't be legal anyway. You've got to have at least 1 foot on the...
The less we talk about Jason V, the better.
Jimmy Karryt absolutely just having his way right now, and when he's this confident, he's very tough to get out of his game. And he's extremely confident right now. Jumping elbow drop. And maybe he could go for the pin right now, but he's having a lot of fun. Oh, look at this. This rolls up. Doesn't even care he didn't get the pin. Doesn't even care, Dickie Wabash, that he didn't get the pin.
It doesn't matter. Karryt is in complete control here.
Now this young man, Spencer Wallace, I'll give him credit, trying to fire back now. The second one, that was right in the liver area, but doesn't last long. Karryt cuts him off. Wallace trying to roll his way over to Phage Ex Machina to make the tag. And Karryt cuts him off. Do you want in, he asks. And Mathews says, yeah. Mathews coming up off the top. That arm is stretched out. Whoa, look at that!
Miscommunication.
Mathews pulls Karryt in the way. Now Karryt stuck with Machina. Double drop kick. Well done by Machina. Hits them both. Spinning round kick.
Right to the side of the head.
Karryt comes in.
Sends Karryt up.
Whoa, Karryt
Hurricanrana.
rolls him out. But he rolled right through it. Karryt. Oh, absolutely planted. Machina. Jumping spear into the corner. Machina's got things going his way. It all started with that miscommunication. Now what is Machina doing?
What's he got going on here? He's
taking a phone call.
He is on his phone. What is he doing?
I think this is maybe that's the person he's been looking for.
We've seen it.
And he's walking away from the ring.
We saw it last week. Phage is on the search for something, someone.
And
I don't
Wallace
know.
can't even stand up. And he's going outside.
Where?
Rolls him up. 1, 2.
That's an effective way to break up a pin. Kick right to the side of the head.
Side of the head. And Karryt is beside himself. Thrown just hung up to dry is Wallace. Where has Machina gone?
He left the building. I don't see him.
Just rips him down. 1, 2, 3. And folks, Machina had the tag team champions on the ropes.
He got a phone call.
You should know all about that.
Shut up, Eric Roy. I am not in the mood.
Well, a little miscommunication, but they got the championship. That's how they roll. The tag team champions, Jimmy Karryt and Mathews, victorious over Spencer Wallace, and the Phage Machina now walks back into the building. Well, I guess if he doesn't care, neither should we.
This is ridiculous.
We've got the heavyweight championship coming up between a couple of folks who fit the bill. Blake Reed and Doomsday. Stay tuned.
UWC live in Georgetown. August 2nd, 9th, 16th, and 30th.
Hey guys, we got the main event coming up next. It's a big match, a rematch for the UWC Championship going down here in a minute, and we're hearing something.
I'm not doing it.
I already told you.
I'm not doing it.
You already
Last
seen
week
what
he
happened?
intimidated me. I got kids, man. I can't do it.
I know,
I
but I
can't.
see what he did to Blake Reed in the tables match. I'm not going
I
through
can't.
that.
You gotta
Guys,
do it, man.
guys. Hold on. What is this? What's going on?
I'm not refereeing Doomsday matches.
I'm not either. I mean, I'm only a ref, not a wrestler, and he's not going to take me out there and show me as an example to everybody like that.
I've got kids. I can't be.
Guys, this is kind of a bad time to be coming to this decision. I mean, we got the main event just minutes away. We've got to have a referee here.
I'm sorry, John Stone, but plain and simple, I'm not doing it. I will not do it.
I'll take it.
Are you okay taking it?
Sure. Why not?
You sure?
Yeah.
You don't want to watch out?
I'm sorry, but I can't do that. I can't put my body in jeopardy like that, John Stone.
All right. Whatever you got to do. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get you right now down to the ring. Special referee Chase Maxwell and the main event.
It's now time for our main event as Blake Reed makes his way to the ring. The Battle of the Monster Doomsday. This is for the UWC Championship.
Look at the size of him, Loy. I mean, even though they banned me from ringside, he isn't going to need my help. I'm just there for moral support.
Well, he certainly is a giant of a man. And look, he's pointing up here to you.
He sure is. I better go out and say hi. Doomsday! Crush him!
Yeah.
Crush him, Doomsday!
And you see Travis Weir pointing him back up. There was a problem in the back.
I'm okay. It's all right.
There was a problem in the back from what I'm told. The referees, they didn't want to come out for this match. Doomsday has been rough on the referees here in the UWC.
Well, Loy, if people would call the match by its rules, then Doomsday wouldn't have to get upset. All he's doing is trying to teach these guys what the proper way to officiate is. I mean, he's a wrestler.
Well, right now,
oh my goodness!
Right now, Blake Reed's all over him. Blake Reed's been wanting to get this man in for a while since their match before. They've called this Battle of the Behemoths too, and it certainly is all of that. Blake Reed all over Doomsday, and for the first time, Doomsday is in with a man of not quite the same size, but comparable anyway, and Blake Reed splashes him, the big guy goes down.
Loy, make no mistakes about it. Reed is a huge man, a great athlete, but this is not what it would appear to be doing. You've seen Ali Frazier, or Ali and Foreman. This is a rope-a-dope situation. I've trained Doomsday on this.
Well, he certainly is being roped right now, and
but those are glancing blows. As hard as Blake Reed is able to hit, Doomsday, a man like this, you wouldn't imagine a man like this is that agile.
Now look at this,
but that just displayed it. That's
beautiful
what I'm
move.
saying.
Beautiful move by Doomsday that time, taking out the knee of Blake Reed, and hoping not pulling the curtain too far back, but Blake Reed has had problems with knees in the past.
We knew this. You know that we'll do our scouting. Even though I have such a large monster, we still take serious all competition.
Well, that is what your job is, to make sure that this man knows what he's supposed to do going into this ring. Doomsday.
That may have been an illegal strike. Doomsday was trying to break that hold, and that's why you said he's getting rough with the referees. All he's trying to do is break the hold, and Reed comes at him with an illegal strike to the face.
A kick, and Travis Weir pointing up here. Kick again to that knee, and Doomsday. We've seen a fellow of his size, certainly an excellent as far as strength goes. Now going to take a kick at Travis Weir. But also the stamina of this man. He hasn't been in the ring that long, really, but he's developed a ring win that's right up there with the best.
He's strong, he's agile, he can go all night. This is the perfect wrestler right here. I'm telling you, if he took off that mask and showed how pretty he was, the women would just faint too. We have to keep that mask on him to protect all the fans.
Look at this. Whoa. Blake Reed trying to pick him off.
That's just a mistake. That is a rookie mistake, and Blake Reed is better than that. He should know.
Well, especially with that knee. He's already had it taken out. Now dropping that elbow across. This is brilliant moves by a man who suddenly does not necessarily have as much of a size. And Dexter Schwartz goes out again. Doomsday doesn't have the size advantage necessarily in this match, so he has gone down to the basics. He has broken it down to a basic wrestling match. And frankly, if I was a future opponent of Doomsday, which I would never be dumb enough to be,
I hope not,
I would be a little concerned that this fellow is showing mat wrestling capabilities. Stomp to that leg now. Showing that in fact, he is a monster, but there is, he's really not a fan of the referees. He's not just a all-out destroyer, but there's method to his madness. Now just strangling Blake Reed in the corner.
Would you expect any less than method to what you're calling madness? I mean, he has somebody as smart as me around.
Well, right now you're not at ringside, and occasionally when you see a fellow who is used to having a manager, cohort, or whatever you're calling yourself, although manager of the year is certainly was your title this last year, I would think that not having that suddenly might put you out of the game a little bit, but so far that hasn't been the case for Doomsday in his last couple of matches.
Well, you know, everybody is lost, just like Ali that we mentioned earlier. Ali came back. That's what makes a good champion. That's what makes a good competitor. You learn from your losses. Now, we haven't had many of them. And as you mentioned, with the manager of the year, nosebleed seats manager of the year, Dexter Schwartz in his corner, and we aren't. It's just, this is a friendship. I'm not even his manager. We train together.
I would hope that you'd have a lot of body armor when you're training with him.
Well, I'm a tough guy, you see.
But you're not a stupid guy.
I am not, by any means, a stupid guy. When you train at half speed. We're learning techniques. See, I've trained this man on how to target Blake Reed's leg. Target the weakness. Weed out.
Reed is trying to fire back as best he can, but you know, you take that leg away and it's a lot of Reed's power is in those legs.
There's a lot of weight standing on those legs too. He's a big man.
Well, was he going to suplex him?
I doubt it.
He's going to give it a try. Even with that bad leg, this could be bad for the ring, could be bad for everybody. Well, more of a neck breaker out of that. Tried to get him up, but I don't think that leg is going to support that much weight, both for those young men together.
I told you it was going to be a mistake.
And I say young man, Doomsday, I have no idea how old this fellow is.
I do, but I won't let you know. I've told you he's pretty. That's all you need to know. He is a beautiful man.
Well, he certainly looks a lot better than you imagine when he's got that heavyweight title. Up in the corner now, both men up. Starting to take a toll. Doomsday firing away. He can always go back to the clubbing. Now he's really getting into the ref.
Well, there was not a reason for a count at that point. The referee is getting what he deserves, Lloyd.
But in this meantime, he's letting Reed recover.
We know what we're doing. Doomsday does. He doesn't need me. We're just friends.
Oh, and Reed's going to fire back. Reed trying to pull him and just loses his grip. Now throws him into the corner, and the referee goes. Dexter Schwartz is leaving the commentary booth. The referee goes down, and is there a pin? There's no referee for the pin count. Schwartz is down ringside. He's not supposed to be at ringside. And now Travis Weir goes down after him. Doomsday is down. Reed has flattened him, but there's no referee. Referee Maxwell was squashed in the corner. And Bo Sawyer's now come out, and he's gone after Travis Weir. These two are going to be facing each other in the second round of the tournament coming up. Dexter Schwartz happy with himself. Weir goes into the cold shoulder first. Blake Reed going out after Bo Sawyer now. And Doomsday now with Dexter Schwartz trying to egg him on. What is going on now? Schwartz is going to hide under the ring. Folks, this is very confusing. The referee is still down. He's trying to get himself up a little bit, trying to get up and around, but now Blake Reed catching it. Whoa. Up and he got planted by Doomsday. The referee still trying to get up and make a count. The second referee now coming in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. The second referee makes the pinfall, and your winner,
ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and still
is Doomsday.
UWC Heavyweight Champion.
And Dexter Schwartz celebrating at ringside. Schwartz gets into the ring, and that belt now. Both the Saints are down, and the original referee Chase Maxwell is down. A lot of things happening here at UWC. Referee Maxwell being helped out now by security, but Blake Reed not able to get the finishing touches. Now Doomsday going back after Reed again at the urging of Dexter Schwartz. Schwartz wasn't supposed to be ringside, and Harker Dirge just hit the ring. Harker Dirge has hit the ring with a chair. Harker Dirge, #1 contender. Dirge has got a chair, and Dirge is scary enough without weapons. And Dirge last week said he's been challenging him. He wants him to get in the ring. Schwartz trying to keep his man back, but that's not going to stop Harker Dirge if he wants to get to him. Doomsday kind of thinking he wants maybe to get in after, but now he's going to get away. He's got the belt. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for UWC. I'm out. Eric Lloyd for the Stars for UWC. Good night.
This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. No, this is unacceptable. We're going to Nashville now. This is ridiculous.
I mean, all right then. You just give me a second, Chase. We can talk about this.
No, this is unacceptable.
All right, guys, John Stone sitting here with some of the UWC faithful. I want to know what was your thoughts of everything you saw here tonight?
It was pretty intense, honestly. I like Harker coming out and helping out Blake Reed. I'm hoping he's getting the title. It's gonna be good.
And you?
Me, honestly, I thought we had a bigger turnout than suspected. We had a whole bunch of things. That means we got a good crowd going on, you know? We got the motocross and the fair going on. We had a pretty big crowd for that.
Well, you know what you can attribute that to? You can attribute that to the success of the United Wrestling Coalition. Every single week, this crowd just keeps growing and growing and growing. I want to thank you guys for joining me here, but I think I'm going to go ahead and close out the show here. Guys, everybody sitting there behind your computer screens, we now know that at Ascension to Greatness, September 6th, right here in Georgetown at the Battle Zone, it's going to be Harker Dirge challenging for Doomsday's UWC Heavyweight title. This is a match Harker's been waiting months and months and months for. It's been quite a while since Harker Dirge has held UWC Gold, and on September 6th, Ascension to Greatness, he's finally going to get his opportunity. From all of us here at the United Wrestling Coalition to all of you at home, have a good night, and we will see you at the matches.
About time you got here. You know how long I've been waiting for you to get here? Anyway, tonight, I fired the first shot. And coming from Shotgun City, I'm pretty good about firing that first shot. See, tonight, this guy, this Travis Weir, one half of the Windy City Saints, him and I are in the Horizon Cup. We're going to meet in the second round, and tonight, it's just a little taste. What's going to happen to Travis. You know, that's for the Horizon Cup. But this past week, I tell you, this past week have been absolutely driving me nuts. You see, last week, My partner didn't show up, so I grabbed some random goofball rabbit backstage with a mop. He'd been on my farm all week. I let him stay in my chicken coop. I give him feed. I put a roof over his head, and he has been my shadow this entire week. I couldn't get anything done. Now my crops are gonna die. I can't get my hay in, and tonight, I had a match with Bloody Harker Dirge. Harker Dirge is the #1 contender for the UWC heavyweight title. Man, if I would have taken out Harker tonight, I would have got that spot. He wouldn't have deserved it. I would have got it tonight. What does that stupid rabbit do? He gets in the ring after a 2 count, and he gives me a hug. I'm not a hugging person, you stupid little rabbit. I'll tell you what, so next week, I'm gonna grab the rabbit by his ears, I'm gonna drag him into that ring, and I'm gonna beat the stuffing out of him. Oh, I hate that rabbit.